Alright, what's going on people? Welcome back to another YouTube video. So today I'm going to share with you guys how I used liquidity to understand what news was going to do and how I was able to catch $450, $470 plus 300 and then minus $230 trading CPI here on my Express funded account on Topstep X. So let's jump in. And you know guys, people always do ask me, do I trade news or how do I trade news? I personally do trade news because news is volume. Don't be afraid of volume. You know, when you're doing back testing, are you looking at news? For the most part, probably not. So for me, as long as my technicals are in place before and I can use liquidity to understand where is price going to drive into, then amazing. That's when I can absolutely look to trade news. So before we jump in, I will just show you guys the positions here that I took. So we go back to yesterday here. So it took two positions, one contract each. So first position here was one contract sells for $450, one contract. You guys can see Express Funds account here. Second position here plus 470, and then I actually took another short position and I was a little bit too early, so I did scale into this one and just closed this one about break even up $70. So all in all on the day, I ended up the day at $990, which is pretty good trading one contract here on the Express funded account. So it just goes to show that you don't need to be trading huge size or, you know, holding crazy trades. This is just literally me on a 50K Express funded account. You guys can literally see here making $990 on the day. So, you know, I'm pretty happy with the results, and I'll show you guys the technicals here and how I was able to use news to catch this volume. Now, when I have potential news plays, I don't know how the news is going to come out, and I don't really look at the news. I don't look at the numbers. I don't really care. I can see it on the charts. I know where price needs to tap into, regardless of if the numbers come out strong or weak for the US dollar. I watched it one time on one of John Rambo's podcasts on Chat with Traders, and one of the biggest legends in the Australian futures markets traders, who said he doesn't need to know what the numbers are. He can see the numbers based off what the charts are doing. The charts are all about how people are reacting to the numbers. So for me here, I don't watch the news come out. I know when it's coming out, and then amazing, then I just react to it. So we take a look at the hourly here on gold, and I'll just replay to where we were before the news. Right before the news, you guys watch me trade like this on stream every single day. Right before the news, we left a perfect double bottom down here. And I know when there's a double bottom down here, most people jump in longs off this support, put their stop loss just below this low. And even if, you know, the numbers were going to come out weak for the US dollar and gold was going to push higher, even if that was going to happen, we were still going to rip down, grab these lows, and then have the push, because that's what the news does. You typically have that false move. You wick out the lows, and then you can potentially see that reversal. But wicking out the lows can be enough of a position for me to take that trade and pretty much be there, done and done. So it's going to be hard for me to show it. So the news came out at around 1:30 London time. So we'll fast forward this on a little bit. And what I was also doing is, it's going to skip on again. What I was doing was also marking on these two hourly highs as potential 15-minute liquidity levels. Here, cool. I was basically saying to myself, cool, amazing. As soon as we grab these highs, amazing, sell, stop in, because now you can do the exact same thing to the lows. You see these rejections. What have you not done? You haven't grabbed the highs. So anyone who's shorting gold, stop loss goes above here. Anyone who's buying gold here, stop loss goes below here. So as soon as we then wick out them highs, fantastic. That's then when I'm going to have a sell on the break of the hourly low. So fantastic, right there, boom, amazing. We've grabbed the liquidity to the upside. Anyone who was shorting here has just stopped in, just been stopped out. So amazing. At that point there, we're coming into 1:30 London time. Oh, there goes too quick. 1:30 London time. And I had a sell stop on the break of the hourly low, because I was saying to myself, if this hourly can flip bearish, there's a high chance that you're going to have a pretty steep drive down. And you guys can go back to the London session of Wednesday the 10th of April, where I also then shared this second liquidity level down here. You guys can go back and see. I'm not just giving you guys any hindsight trade recaps. We gave these levels live on the London live stream to come and grab this downside. So at this point here, as the news came out, gold absolutely smashed down. We had a phenomenal move down. Got tagged into the sell stop here on the Topstep X account literally had 0 drawdown on this position, and I just cut it pretty much straight away. As soon as we were hitting down, I think I hit around 90 ticks in maybe about 5 minutes, and that was pretty much the trade done. Trading into liquidity, understanding levels of where price needs to tap into before doing something else. Like I say, even if gold was going to have that push up on this day, it was always going to come down and grab them blows. So when you can understand where price needs to tap into before doing something else, you can take advantage of that. You don't necessarily wait for it to grab the lows and then try and take some longs. Take the sells into the lows. If it doesn't work and it does something like this where it wicks down, like, you know, I think this was in this 115 minute, like almost 200 ticks. That's like absolutely insane. You don't want to be missing a move like that because you're doing your forecasting where you think, oh cool, well, price might grab these lows, close back above and then go long. That's fine, you can do that, but take advantage of that move. And if something happens like this, then you don't have to worry if you start closing above, even though you did, and then ripping back higher. That short can just be your trade for the day. You're eliminating as much predicting as you can. So for me there, $990 here on the Express funded account. It just means I have now qualified for the I've got a total of 7 $200 winning days. So, you know, over the next few days, we'll be able to get the payout from this account. And that's the little series done. I made the video of when we've passed. Now we're getting the payout. I just had another payout from FTMO on the Swing FX account. And we've had some phenomenal volume to start the year on gold. And these trades yesterday were just proof to show you guys you don't need to be trading 10 contracts to be making good money in the markets. Get your first funded account, trade it consistently, get that payout, and then move to a bigger funded account when you feel like you are ready. So I hope you guys did enjoy this quick trade breakdown. If you have any questions about this, feel free, leave it below, and I hope to see you guys on the live streams 7 till 9 a.m. London time. Peace.